in Tuck, the Invacar. It's just on my phone, so the camera is going to be flipped. So we're seeing this the wrong way around. I need to change the chat if I can. Can I change the chat so it actually shows me all the comments? There we go. There we are. So yeah, if you're here at the show with me, announce yourself in the comments. I'm just going to try and clean my lens. It looks like it might have got a fingerprint on it. Joys of cameras. That looks a bit sharper, doesn't it? There we are. Beautiful. But yeah, here I am in Tuck, the Invacar. We're at Gwili show. Hello, Kev. Hello, Tech Fun with Bod. Tech and Fun with Bod. And Grumpy Talk. Hello. Yeah, we're here at a show, Gwili Railway in Carmarthen. And we're just in that lull period where there's nothing going on. We're waiting for the awards. It's all gone a bit quiet. So I thought I might as well do a live show report here. So hello. Yes, out in Tuck. And I will show you Tuck shortly. I've got to be a bit careful with the camera because it's alive. It disables the image stabilization. So if we go for a walk, it's going to be quite shaky. I was going to see if I've got a mount with me, which might make life a bit easier for me carrying the phone and hopefully smooth it out for you. So I think planned for this, definitely planned for it. Oh, it's my ear defenders for the drive home. Is the weather been good? The weather has been pretty reasonable, to be honest. Right, I'm going to transfer you to this one, and there we are. So I'll tap you in there. Hopefully that's not going to be too shaky. I'll just hide the chat, YouTube. I didn't want to see the comments. Hello, Melbourne. Yeah, I wonder if it's warmer or cooler. It was about 16 degrees here, but now the sun has just started coming out. So hello, hello, hello. Judy Coker's here. We got Simon Gilliard, Tracy Riley. Oh, everyone's coming along. Hello, Robert Brink as well. Watching this with a sketchy 4G connection from rainy France, camping in Dordogne. Oh, that's unlucky. Camping in the rain, never much fun. We've been a bit more lucky here. But I'll tell you what, shall I flip the camera and we can go for a bit of a walk around the show? That's probably a good idea. Press this button, poof. And there we are. Here's my view. Mrs. Hubnut's job is exhausting, hard work. I barely see her. The joys of working in hospitality. I can't do, well, I will be doing a video of the day. So I've done a video driving here to the show, and also I'll do one driving back into. I'm not going to do it live because it's Wales. The signal will just vanish. As soon as you get away from Carmarthen, there is no signal. C&M horse boxes. Need to get my TD5 in your hands for the day. Okay, yeah. What TD5? Defender, Discovery? Any's good. I think that one's a TD5 up there behind the Jaguar Mark 8. 11 p.m. here in Melbourne. I'm very sorry, Therapy, but thank you for being a mega nutter. We've got loads in Melbourne. What's going on? All you Melbourne people need to go to bed. Do you not realise what time it is? Hello, John Holding. Oh, hello from the steam train. Mark, the owner of yesterday's Gilbern, is on the steam train. Richard Bullock's here, has been a member for 12 months. Thank you very much, Richard. Dave C, makes for a great marriage when you never see the other half. It's less than ideal, to be honest. We do actually like spending time with each other. Discovery 2, spoke about it before you. Oh, yes. Marshall, hello. Yeah, let's try and make that happen. Any plans to take Bob on a European road trip? Not this year. Bob's not getting much use at all, sadly. But do you want to go for a walk around the show? Shall we see what's here? Because believe me, it's impressive. We'll just step out of Tuck. Yeah, I'm going to close the door because we're leaving her on her own. But there she is. Tuck is at the show next to a lovely Riley Kestrel and a Mark IV or Mark 3.5 Golf Cabriolet. But yeah, the real talking point at this show is this. This is the Gilbern Owners Club National Rally. So we have got 40-ish Gilberns here. I think a couple of may have already left. But lots of Gilberns. The one I drove yesterday is all the way down there, right at the very back. Maybe we'll try and get down there. But yeah, this is it. This white one down there is the earliest Gilbern here. That's chassis number 15, which turns out to be the 5th one built because they started at 10. So there you go. Yeah, sorry to the Australians for doing the live stream. It was a bit spur at the moment, so I do apologise. But should we go and see what's about? I'll try and keep this smooth as I can. walking on gravel. Not very easy. But yeah, one of the interesting cars here for me is Bristol 405. And I'm talking to the owner about doing some filming with this car. He's not happy with it. I understand he's a bit of a perfectionist, so he wants it running absolutely perfect, but it is a lovely car. 1954, I think he said. 55, somewhere around there. And then your obligatory Morris Minor Stag TR6. Got a pair of Austin 7s, one a Ruby, Morris 10.4, and this Talbot here. Very, very nice. Very rare. From 1934, I think. So yeah, it's a small but enjoyable meet. What part of Gilbern? What part of Wales was Gilbern built? They were built near Barry Island, of all places. Initially, was it Church Street was the village above a builder's shop. I can't believe this. The sun's come out since I started doing this. But then it was Llandwit Vardra, sorry, is where they were built. Yeah, there we go. Mark has dropped the name in, but I'm butchering so much. Nice pair of Golfs going on there. Ford Consul Capri. And very nice, very, very red Beetle. And tractors, because we're at a meet in Wales. One of the tractors seems to have vanished. A little traction engine as well. And we'll go and make our way through the Gilberns. But I've kind of done a video exploring the history of Gilbern via the cars, because we've got such a lovely mix of Gilberns here. So they represent a good few years of production. So 59 is when the first one was built, and then in 61 this one was built, been in the same family from new. Just astonishing. I've driven that one many years ago. I mentioned in the Invader test that I had driven one for Classic Car Weekly, and it was that one. So yes, everyone's popping up saying Black Tulip was the colour of the Gilbern. We've got Invader Estates here as well. So it's a really nice mix of cars. Some of them modified, some of them non-factory colours, although there was a time you could specify your own colour. So yeah, it's just really nice stuff going on. So G'day Bill's Channel 1987. Does that mean you're in Australia? G'day from William. Well, there we go. Hello, William. That Gilbern's for sale if you've got 10 grand. And they've got some info sheets down there. They're going to be doing awards, a bit of a concourse going on later. But now we come down to the second lot of Gilberns. And the interesting one here is the second one in, which is the only Genie here. The Genie was the first to use this new sort of square rigged shape in 1966, and that evolved through a few Invaders to the Mark III Invader you see here. But believe it or not, we're going to have a pantograph wiper moment going along here. Some lovely examples. Chatting to the owner of this silver one, which is in sort of Took-esque unpainted condition. I love that. Got a really nice interior on it though. Very, very original car. Yeah, this one, pantograph wiper on the Gilbern. And under the bonnet, it's got a Honda V6. Alistair Boyd, how are little Miss Hubnut's driving lessons going? They're not at the moment because she's not with us. She's at her dad's for the summer holidays. Mount Gambier, South Australia, is that? Oh, excellent. So yeah, there are no driving lessons going on at the moment. They will return when she returns, before she goes off to uni. And we'll try and get a pass before she goes. So there's another earlier GT, very pretty car. I don't know what the Invaders are going for. There's more Invaders around. This one has a Jaguar V6 in it, just for something a bit different. Some interestingly modified ones, but yeah, that black one has been advertised at £10,000. And here's another interesting one. We'll have a guess the power plant. Ford Cosworth V6, so out of a Granada or a Scorpio, and so is the interior. It's got the entire centre console out of a Granada or Scorpio. And then we come all the way along, another yellow estate, and a red Invader. I think they're both Mark IIs. And this is the one I drove yesterday. Filmed it just yesterday, got the video uploaded, got the video out, and then knew it was coming here today, all the way from Australia. Australia? No, Cambridge. Getting the countries mixed up. Just cover that one up. Pretend you didn't see that one. Sorry, Matt. Matt can't tell me off. He's on holiday at the moment. So yeah, that is your stunning black tulip. What an amazing colour. A British Leyland colour, I think. So there we are. Oh wow, a BF Typhoon FPV6 Falcon. Is that's well, the FPV6, wasn't that the last of them? No, I'm confused. V6 in a BF. I'll have to have a watch later on. A couple of Invaders in the Gilbern section. They're both fiberglass and both very, very different. The beautiful Daimler SP250. So there we are. That's kind of the show. Were they based on anything? What, Gilberns? No, Gilberns are built. It's their own chassis. Suspension is a mixture of their own stuff and BMC on these earlier ones. More Ford on the Mark III Invaders. And yeah, engines in this one. This has got an MGB engine. Effectively, they started off with A series and then made the switch to B series. Whereas later Invaders have Ford Essex V6 power. 2005 inline 6 turbo. Ooh, meaty. Yeah, that'll be the Barra power plant, presumably. Imagine a Barra in one of these, probably a bit long. So yeah, they're not based on anything. They were very much Gilbern's own creation. Opinion on retrofitting different engines and interiors? I'm not fussed at all. I wouldn't want every car to be modified, but I enjoy those that are. You know, lots of people modify their cars, sometimes in big ways, sometimes lesser ways. A lot of these cars, you know, different wheels, maybe different carburetors. People like to personalise their own cars, and that's great. Yeah, I'm not sure how I managed to get Australia and Cambridge mixed up. Never mind. But yeah, this is the Gilbern Club have got some displays in here, and it's the new engine shed here at Gwili Railway. So lots of room for engines and the like. And a big old lump of loco. So yeah, very nice. They've got all this information laid out so you can find out more about the cars, because Gwili Railway, obviously, they're operating. And can we see the back of one of the estates? Yes, let's go and do that. Yeah, there's lots of people who aren't car people because they're just coming to spend some time on the train. So it's nice to meet a slightly different crowd. These aren't necessarily people visiting who've gone specifically to a classic car show. Right, let's work our way around. Right, we'll go and have a look at this one, shall we? This is a particularly nice estate. Oh, you have to be so careful. My sandals are picking up stones. So there you go. That's the back of an estate. Very practical opening hatch, folding rear seat. So very much having a nose at what Reliant was doing with the Scimitar. Interesting wipers on this green one. Possibly Ford Capri, maybe. Something more modern, certainly. So yeah, that is all the Gilberns at the show. Ah, interesting. Loco was probably used at Ford Dagenham, quite possibly. Oh, look what's just pulled in, little HA Viva. I'll go and have a nose at that. That won't be in my show report because I've already recorded it. This thing just smells lovely, by the way. Miniature steam. So yeah, little grey Fergie. Slightly later, Massey Ferguson 65. Perkins power. Now look at that. Beautiful little HA Viva. Lovely. Also got some Honda motorbike action, or moped maybe. And an LDV Maxus. I'm probably more interested in the LDV Maxus. We are quite close to the hospital, unfortunately. Lots of sirens going off. And then we've got a few cars here, including a Jeep, bizarrely. Right-hand drive Jeep Wrangler Limited. Which is a bit of a peculiar one. Lovely Sunbeam Talbot 90. So there we go. How's Betty going? Betty's still going strong, don't you worry. I do like the yellow silver spirit. It's very nice. Oh, there goes one of the Gilbern estates. It's got a rear wiper, that one. All mod cons. So yeah, excuse the fact I am reversed because this is the way YouTube works. But yeah, are you all having a lovely Sunday? Do let me know. HA's your favourite of the Vivas? I'm more an HB man myself. I love an HB. I think the HB is prime Viva. I think the HCs just didn't move the game on enough. So that was annoying. CM Horsebox has got to shoot off. Okay, see you later. Fitting a turbo spec gearbox to a Mark 1 Renault Master. Have you done a video? No. Desperate to. Chatting to someone today who's got one and he can't get wheel bearings for it, so he's had to take it off the road. So I would love, dearly love, to do a Mark 1 Renault Master. Maybe one day. Maybe. A little tuck in the background. What else have we got going in the comments? Try and keep up. Got to love a miniature tracking engine, says fourth drawdown. Yeah, always good. Ford logo came from the Bridgend works. Aha! Of course, Bridgend factory built many engines for Fords over the years. I think, is it closed down now? Or are they talking about closing it down? Because it was building quite a lot of Jaguar engines as well, I think, for a time. Let me know. Charlie Manson recovering from a 4-day gastric disaster. Oh no. Oh no. See, I'm worried. I'm doing a lot of cooking at the moment, and I'm worried I'm going to trigger a gastric disaster. I'm being very careful with my cooking. Yeah, Bridgend has closed. Everything's closing. Sad times. Sunday night almost gone for here, but it was a good one. Good. I'm very glad to hear it, Bill. Yeah, gastric exorcisms are never fun, says Ivy. Quite. Not fun at all. I might go back to the Invacar because my hand is starting to hurt already holding this mount. Let's go and open the door and we'll hop aboard. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is a really good pizza shelf, it turns out. So that's a useful discovery. And where are my messages gone? It keeps hiding all the comments. Yeah, find me a message later. Super, thank you. You have every spare you can think of for a Mark 1 Master. But if that includes wheel bearings, this person might want to know. He says he can't get them. Fourth drawdown, perfect time for this live stream. I have Shetland ponies to look after this afternoon. That makes for a very nice break. Little horses. Hi from the feudal estate formerly known as the USA, says Boggy. Well, yeah, we've got your blooming president at the moment. He's up in Scotland playing golf and chatting to people. It's all exciting time. Let's not depress ourselves by talking about the news, shall we? Let's get away from that very, very swiftly. Ivy didn't see a full console. Zodiac Mark IV. Oh yeah. The Mark IV gearbox is what is used in the Gilberns. Tom Lanigan, have you ever gone to watch a game of football in the Invacar? No, I think that should happen. I don't like football though. 1933 Austin 7, nice to see some Austin 7s. Yep, there are a few here today. 3 Austin 7s, I think. Colin Moss, cricket is limping to a draw. And the F1 is rained off. It's good old Spa. You can always rely on Spa for the weather. I see the Formula 3 race got canned in the end because everyone crashed. Yeah. Judy Coco, will you do a road test on a Peugeot 405? Just bought in the state and I must say, it drives so nicely. I'm really keen to, and I think I found one locally. So hopefully I can make that happen. The Ford plants in Australia converted to mixed warehousing and small companies. Yeah. There's a lot of Ford factories closing down. It's all very, very sad. I mean, I was in Australia when they announced that they were going to kill off Holden entirely. So talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I kept quiet about the fact that I was rather a fan of the Ford AU, but I did go to a Holden meet in a Holden. Charlie Manson, loved the Invacar ever since the old boy down the road gave me a lift, squeezed into one. But it says passenger carrying is forbidden. You're not alone in that. So many stories of people being carried illegally in Invacars. Brilliant. Robert Brink, I visited the Match Museum. Oh, that's somewhere I'd love to go. Yeah, very much on my wish list. Lance Rose says like and subscribe. It's always welcome. Please do. Be very welcome indeed. Ivy saw my doppelganger driving a new model Berlingo. Oh, towing the trailer tent. Yeah, definitely not me. Bob and Bella are tucked up at the unit at the moment. Oh, don't hide the messages when I'm trying to read them. Stupid YouTube. Michael Cook's tuning in from Australia, 11 p.m. there as well. Weather there looks better than it's been here. Well, it is your winter, to be fair. This is our summer, and it's been a bit miserable since we got back from Spain, which in some ways is a relief, no longer getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, and also not having to wear sun cream all the time. It's been nice to have a break from that. I may have to pop some on in a bit, though. I'm feeling the burn, Tech and fun with body used to sit on the floor in my grandma's early 70s. People are naughty. Look, I'm going to show you the sign. Look, passenger carrying is forbidden. It is not to happen. And yes, I have got a phone mount in Tuk and USB power and the Jaguar Mark II indicator flasher. Yeah, it's all a bit minimalist in here, really. But having good fun driving along today. I attached the camera to the steering bars earlier, so when I braked, the camera went down, and obviously when I turned, I was hoping it would follow the line of the car. It didn't quite happen that way, but never mind. We can try these things. We can try them. Oh, hello, Borf. That's not a million miles away. Although I've gone further south today than my usual Nuki haunt. And we're back. Can I balance you there? Oh, that looks a bit drunken, doesn't it? There we are. Rest the camera. All is fine. It's quite weird. This Hubnut is now the right way around because it's reversed. That sign used to be right in front of my eyes as I squeezed in. There's black writing on a white plaque. Oh, okay. Maybe that's a later design. I don't know if they changed the design. But yeah, I get so many stories of people being transported around in these things. LK Bricks and More, do you live in Wales? I do, yes. I live in Nuki on the west coast of Wales, and currently about 30 miles away. So I've had a 30-mile run out in Tuk today, which naturally means a 30-mile run back home again as well. But should be fun, apart from the fact that the first thing I do coming out of here is climb a hill. But I might take a different road back. They closed one of the roads, and I was naughty, ignored all the road closed signs, and they hadn't quite put it into, they hadn't quite shut the road, so I was very, very lucky. Grumpy Talk, less than 5 weeks to Rustville. Oh, jeepers, terrifying. I need to get some guest announcements out. Sorry, all the messages have disappeared. How are ticket sales going? Very well. I think we are quite likely that Rustville will be a sellout again. So if you want to come to our excellent event on the 30th of August at the British Motor Museum, yeah, get your tickets, head to the British Motor Museum, find on the calendar Rustville, and you can buy your tickets. That's all you need to do. You haven't got to bother registering or anything like that. Just buy your tickets, come to the show. 4th Jordan has been a passenger in the back of a smart car. That doesn't sound much fun. David Parry, what's Tuk's MPG? I haven't worked it out for a while, but when I fitted the new pulleys and she actually started working properly, 35 mpg I think she was doing, which is terrible. There's a lot of drivetrain losses with the CVT belt drive, because the drive comes out the back of the engine, through the pulley to the second pulley, and then chain drive back into the gearbox again. It's terrible. I mean, pushing the car around, you're like, this is hard work. And coming down hills, sometimes you don't have to brake very much. It's not an efficient drive system. I've lost the questions again. Comments, yeah, keep them coming, folks. Keep them coming. While we're chatting away here on a Sunday afternoon. Anyone watching the football later? I'm not into the football, but apparently England's women are quite good. So there could be some potential there. It sounds like the cricket's turned into disappointment, though. What a shame. Robert Brink have been a passenger in the back seats of a Renault GTA V6. Oh gosh, yeah, they're not very comfortable. Did I try and sit in the back of one? I can't remember. Or did I just look at the gap and say, there's no way I'm even going to attempt that? It's been a while. I can't remember. The owner of that GTA, I'm hoping to see fairly soon and drive some more of his cars. Yeah, I'm acquiring another car. Something's actually gone. I've sold a car. People on Facebook will already know what that is. And yeah, it's probably not unexpected, but already I've got a replacement in mind. Even though I'm meant to be downsizing. Downsizing is what I'm trying to do. I'm not very good at downsizing. So yeah, I've got a slight issue where I had a video update on the fleet, and it was meant to come out and go live on Thursday originally, but yeah, I need to get the sponsorship sector approved, and that hasn't happened. Hopefully that happens Monday. Get that video out on Monday is the hope. That would be good. Whoa, now we got things pinging in all over the place. Charlie Manson, Invacar was quite roomy compared to the Morris Minor with mum, dad and 6 kids. Yikes. We once had 12 of us in the Morris Oxford when I was a child. That was cosy. Tom Lanigan, do you think the Peugeot RCZ will be a future classic? Quite possibly. I need to try one of those. Michael Cook, now I'm imagining a Tuk hybrid resto mod with supreme regeneration capabilities. There we are. Grumpy Talk, who cares about the back seat in GTA with wipers like that? Yeah, fair point. Robert Brink is managed to spot some classics in France. That's good going, because yeah, I find it yeah, hard going trying to find classics over in France. Al, are all Rustville tickets for displaying your car? Yes, the exhibitor tickets, which get you discounted entrance to the museum as well, are for entering and parking within the show. You can just visit the show as a general visitor, but I would recommend buying your tickets online. They're cheaper than on the day by a good few quid. Yeah, you probably don't want to just turn up on the day, because A, there might not be space, and B, they charge a lot more if you just turn up on spec. So if you don't want to display your car, buy a general visitor ticket, and you'll park in general visitor area, and then you can walk around the show and enjoy Rustville that way. But don't forget, all wheels are welcome, Rustville. We don't care if it's your daily driver. Bring it in. Ivy Velsoldis. No, it isn't that. I have plans for the Velsatis. The last one was very much, it came in, I did 1,000 miles in a week, I sold it. The second Velsatis, I want to do some improvements to it and then get it down the road. So I'm going to try and get that booked in with Lewis to sort some body work out. And then just generally try and spruce it up a bit, and we'll get that one sold. It's a nicer car, the V6 petrol. It drives well. We're getting 35 mpg coming back from Nottingham in it. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm going to keep that for at least another month. Going to put it back on the road on 1st of August, and we'll take that and have some fun with it, and then get it gone. Looking forward to it. And further downsizing needs to happen, but you'll find out more about that in the next video, once that video comes out. Anyone else? Oh yes, lots of questions. JFV65, yes, I saw a lot of 2CVs in highway traffic south of Eindhoven. They're on their way to the World Meeting of 2CV Friends in Slovenia, which I'm very, very sad I can't be at. So yeah, all the 2CVs are on the move. Robert Brink, Alpine 310. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's got the 6 headlights. Yeah, it's the 4-cylinder version. Lovely. Lots of talk of wacky wipers. Nosy Poke, do you know Mike Roberts from Bala? No, I do not know Mike Roberts from Bala. I don't think so anyway. Yeah, I don't. But any more questions, keep them coming, folks. I've got probably another 15 minutes, and then there's going to be a prize giving. I don't want to miss it. And I also need to see what's going on. There's separate prize givings for the Gilberns. They're actually having a full-on concourse over there. JFV65, watching Hubnut because the IA Wimps are not eligible the F1 cars to drive because of a bit of rain. It's a bit of a problem. I mean, I wouldn't want to drive an F1 car in the rain because apart from the leader, you can't see anything at all. They have no windscreen wipers. A massive oversight. But also just the spray. Absolutely horrendous. Charlie Manson, I was stuck in glorious 20-mile-an-hour queue of traffic last week for several miles. Glorious because it was a steam convoy in front of 4 traction engines and 2 Sentinels. Oh, wow. I wonder if they were on their way to, oh, what's the name of the show? Someone mentioned it to me, and I've entirely forgotten it. I do apologise. I can't remember the show, but it was a very good Steam show. Tom Lanigan, will you be going to any more Welsh classic shows this year? Yes, Abereiron show on the 10th of August is the next one. I will be at that one. So probably in Tuck, because Miss Hubnut will be working, so I'll probably take Tuck out to that one. So there you go. Jonathan was at Festival of the Unexceptional yesterday, saw a few cars with Hubnut stickers. Do you know Giselle and Myrtle were both at Festival of the Unexceptional? Two of my old cars were there. Oh, show in Yorkshire, not the one I'm thinking of then, that's alright. But always good to see steam on the road, always interesting. Rover 2, I'm trying to think who was the Rover 216 with Hubnut sticker on, or was that your car? Just going back to the photo. Rob Hoyle, anyone taking Eau Rouge in the wet is quickly going to become an organ donor. Yes. Yeah, it's a challenging track, but so often Spa, because of where it is beset by weather issues. There's a 2CV 24-hour race at Spa in October, I think it is. Maybe this is the year I'll finally make it there. And yeah, it frequently gets rained off because of rain. So it can be very, very bad. Ivy hit a storm pocket near Bristol the other night. Yes, there are some very, very major storms around. We hit one with Bella. We were coming back. We just on our way home from the airport and stopped for fuel, thankfully. So we're undercover, and it just hammered down. I've got that as a video clip. I'll try and drop that into the into a future video at some point. I recorded it for that reason. I put it on Facebook, so do come and follow Hubnut on Facebook. There is one official page, a proper page. Watch out for the spammers. There's a spam, just a normal account that spoofs me and tries to be me. So watch out for that. I am only on there as myself, Ian Seabrook, where I don't tend to post that much anymore. And Hubnut is the main Facebook page. So come and seek us out. I do post little snippets up there. Charlie Manson, I remember back in the 90s driving on a 40-mile-an-hour dual carriageway, which changed to 70, and a Sentinel came flying past. Wow. I guess maybe they can wind them up. Imagine the chains whipping around at that speed. Oi. Daniel is very sad that Tucky's been sold. No, I've not mentioned anything about Tuck being sold. I'm not ruling out selling anything, to be honest. But I have no firm plans to have Tuck. I'm having a lot of fun in Tuck at the moment. Betty, of course, must stay. You would say that. You're a Ford AU fan. And yeah, I cannot promise that Betty will stay forever. In fact, I can 100% guarantee that Betty will not stay on the fleet forever. I'm starting to think nothing should stay on the fleet forever. Other opinions may exist. And he's disappointed there are no Mitsubishi Lonsdales left. Yeah, believed to be gone. Lonsdales, they were Australian-built Mitsubishis. They sold them in the UK to try and get around import quotas. I don't think they ever sold very many. Tuck must stay forever. Nothing stays forever. Nothing. JFV65 likes that event Invader estate. Can you see it at the rear window? Look, there's the Gilberns, all floating around down there, having a lovely time. Some of the owners are still on the train at the moment. The train, it doesn't go far, just a few miles down the line. It's the old Aberystwyth to Carmarthen line. Yeah, I've never been on it. I should have done that today. Didn't. Missed opportunity. Right, ping those messages up again. And yeah, I'll probably look to wind this down in a bit. But thanks for coming along. Tom Lanigan, the video of yours I watched the most is the X19. Oh, that was a fun day. And I like that video as well. The Fiat X19. Drove it around the Elan Valley near where I used to live. So much fun. The video I'm most proud of, I think possibly the Daimler double-decker bus, just because it did unexpectedly well, which suggests we really managed to capture the enthusiasm of the moment. That was a really good one to do. Really happy with that one. But it's hard, there's so many. Richard Bullock, I think if you were to sell Ellie, you would regret it. But do you regret anything?
No.
I mean, I say no regrets. I don't regret selling any car I've ever sold. Yeah, sometimes you just have to. If you ever did sell Tuk, be sure to give me a chance to buy. Well, it's definitely an automatic classic. Whether you'd actually want to own it is another matter entirely. It's terrifying to drive. Even around town, it's quite scary to drive. So, yeah, you have to be a bit mad to drive one of these, I think. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to wrap things up then, folks. It was just a little live. I just thought I might as well do something at the show. It sounds like people are starting to leave, to be honest. There are engines firing up all over this. I'm not sure what engine that was. Oh, it's the Jaguar Mark 8. Plenty of space in there for 4 people. Oh, it is a Mark 9. My mistake. It actually is a Mark 9. Mark 8 and Mark 9 very similar. I think the two-tone paint is probably the giveaway there. I think that's how you tell. So I'll have to update that because I got that wrong when I was recording the video earlier. Favorite videos when you went to the new unit, you put the choke on instead of the heater. Yes, and the storm. Tuck in the storm is like an incredible video for a lot of people. I just mostly feel daft, but there you are. Enjoy the rest of your day, Invisible Man. Thank you very much. Charlie Manson says thanks for the chat. Thanks for taking us around the show. Tom Ladigan, thanks for the responses. Fourth drawdown, have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a pleasant one, but I'm looking forward to getting home early tonight and having a bit of a relax. And yeah, there we go. Right, I'm going to wrap things up, and I shall say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, you can head to the Hubnut store if you want to buy some lovely merchandise. There should be a link in the description below. Yeah, we shall see you again. Bye. I'm going to flip the camera and you can look that way. See, that's where the Jaguar was. It took up a big space.